Oh my God. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, you are 100% gonna have to take steps back to go forward. There's one video of me squatting when I was competing. I'm shaking like a motherfucker. So feet, knees, feet. Damn it. You're gonna do another one. Okay, stop. Okay, tilt, chest, arch, 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 tilt, air. I don't want it coming here, air here. That's still bars coming up. I don't want the bar up, air. Squat, knees, knees, head up. There, good, rack. See, that bar comes up when you breathe like that, it's gotta come back down at some point. And usually it's gonna come back down when you're squatting up. And that's not a good thing. You see what I'm saying? You see why? Because that comes down, it pitches you forward. So we wanna keep it down. That's really, I mean, forget about the breathing and the bracing and all that other shit. The real reason that I see that you wanna have this is to keep that bar from doing that stupid shit. You know, if we can keep that bar down that whole time, because I can guarantee it will stay down the whole time because your air is here. I can't guarantee you're gonna be strong enough to keep it up high the whole lift. Because as soon as you start to fatigue or strain, what's gonna happen? You're gonna breathe and it's gonna break down and you're gonna pitch forward and miss. So forget all the other stuff. That's the mechanics behind what we're trying to do, because that bar is moving this high just from your breathing. That can be taken off of the range of motion of the concentric part of the lift. You know, that's low-hanging fruit, man. Just pull that shit, and that's, you know, I'm not gonna make predictions. It's, fuck, it could be 50 pounds on your squat. You were on a mat too, right?
No.
No mat, just the box? Feet, knees. Get this shit fucking tight, right? Get your head on the white tape. Good. I want your head higher. Go to the yellow collar. Better. Good. Sternum. Stop. Stay there. I know it's not that heavy. Act like there's a string right here. Pull into your sternum. And as you squat down, that string's pulling your sternum up the whole time. String there. Good. One more. Good. Rack. Please don't tell me you're one of the stompers. Good. Okay. Remember, butt back, arch, arch. Yellow collar. Yes. Right. Good. You're good. You're good. 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 Hell yeah. I feel different?
Yeah.
You lying?
I wish.
Okay. I mean, you already called me out like twice on different shit, so I don't think you're gonna lie to me. Fucking 90s. You'll get old too.
Whenever you say get this tight in the very, you mean my hands or you mean my shoulders, or like both?
Everything.
Okay.
I want everything tight. But I'm trying to see if one
What are you
leads.
trying to get tighter, like my hands or?
Well, what I'm trying to do is to see if one's going to lead to the other.
Okay.
Okay, like if right now I know that your hand is not making this tighter.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start worrying about your lats.
Okay.
And trying to work that tighter. But this doesn't mean this shouldn't be tight.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
It still needs to be tight. So here, that's what I want tight with that tilt here. Good. Head. Your head's your biggest thing. Okay, go. Good. Do another one. Okay. You're starting to rush things, man. Rack it. Don't rush it yet. It's just 2 1/4, okay? because you're starting to fall forward and do shit off of the box that you shouldn't be doing. I'd rather have you sit on the box and actually count 1001, then come up, because it's not going to take it's not going to take away your stretch reflex. It's not going to take away any of that, and it's going to get you a little bit more under control, especially if we're working up. I think as we work up, you're going to get even more out of control. Okay, hold on. All right, tilt, pelvic tilt. There's your start, right? Keep your head right. Let's roll. Go. Yeah. Again. There you go. Good. Rack. How's it feel? Huh? That means it doesn't feel good. What feels weird? What's the most weird part about it?
Usually, I feel like I should have already had air before I even unrack it.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that. I mean, that's a monolift, right? So you actually should.
Right.
You know, so if I pick out of the monolift, everything is already pulled before I even stand up.
Right.
Okay, so we'll work on that. Okay. But you can't, you know, if you're gonna walk out and train, you can't do that. But yeah, I gotta, that's on me. That's on me, because I need to remember you're taking it out of the monolift, and you should, I mean, boom, it should be rock steady. Okay, so that's on me. I need to get in front and see what you're doing instead of, right now your bar path is pretty good. I'll start focusing really hard on that. Okay, head, back, right? Get that, bring your hips in, or actually flare your knees out. Let's do that. So open your taint, right? Breathe, big air. Stand straight up, good pick. Good, flare, up. Good, okay, get those knees. You gotta really push those knees, right? They're starting to boom.
Well, that's what usually happens.
Well, that's not gonna happen. We gotta fix that. All right, that's the glutes, right? Which we already kind of saw.
Same way? Yeah.
Okay, it's just, this is where the glute starts to manifest itself. It's like, okay, the glutes are weak here, the glutes are weak, the hip. So, we got I can show you exercises to help build that up. Let's try to turn your toes out a little bit, see what happens too, okay?
Same way we
Go up, fuck it. You signed a waiver, I don't give a fuck.
quarter.
Step. You're good, don't worry about that. Don't let the bar get tight. Head, there, good. Things are starting to come a little bit easier.
Yep.
Because now you're mentally starting to lock in because the weight's getting heavier. So what you need to do though is you got to treat the weights under this with the same respect as you would treat everything above it.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? The old saying, treat heavy weights like they're light, treat light weights like they're heavy. Yep. This is why. You see what I'm saying? Because all those reps beforehand during a normal training day would just be warm up where they can be reinforcing good technique, but they weren't, because you weren't giving them the same respect.
Yeah.
You know, 365 is where you start giving the weight a little respect.
Yeah.
All right, make that the bar.
Okay.
Little shit like that, man, makes a huge difference. Head, tight. That looked like horse shit, racket, okay. All right, forget it, that didn't happen. And we'll still work up, but that's what happens when your air's not, your timing's not right.
Yeah.
Timing's a part of everything too. That's why you use the mental checklist, right? Run through it. Because one thing gets off timing-wise just a little bit, see how it just steamrolls?
Yep.
Now if that was 40 more pounds,
Right.
you know,
Correct.
you wouldn't be able to muscle fuck through it.
Right.
But with a perceived max of 405, you're muscle fucking through 365, which isn't bad.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad.
You're saying 4 or 5, you can do that with 360.
Yeah. You're gonna take, let's go a tad wider and turn the toes, not much, just a little bit. Is that normal?
No, it's fine.
Where's your normal? Okay, you went too far, just a tad, there, okay. Okay, drive your hips under the bar, keeping that arch. Lead with your traps, with the pick, nose first, big air. Try to break your belt. There, break the fucking belt. Make sure the box is there. Up, good. Okay, good. Okay, good. Good. I think your stance is a little crooked.
Yeah.
Remember, focus on the step. Focus on your steps, right?
Yeah.
Don't rush the second step because the bar was crooked. Okay, yeah, I almost pushed it, back. All right, and I held back because it's still kind of light for you, but that's going to throw you off with maximal weight because you're going to twist. Yeah. And all it is just taking one extra millimeter of it, Step, everything tight, no dive bombing. Tight here, head, look at the yellow collar. Squeeze, tight, and up, there. Right, good job. How'd it feel?
Pretty good. I just felt like I was holding it up there for a long time before I went down, so.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's good, that's fine,
But it felt good, the rep
Yeah.
felt good.
You have to, I didn't stress that, but you guys need to learn how to hold the bar a little bit longer before you squat than normal, because that's part of grounding too. Okay, because you can try to, I'll talk to you after he goes because he's rapping. Yeah, make sure everything's set for him. And I'm gonna need the side spotters with him as well. And make sure the box is under him, right, okay? I gotta be in front with him. So you won't know the box until he starts to get underneath there. Okay, I want you to go a little wider. I'm gonna go a little risky wide. You good there?
Sure.
Okay. Bring the box in, because he's gonna squat straight down. Bring it in more. Okay. Now you're gonna flare real hard. Tight, there, drive your head back. Ah, too late on the head. Knees out! God damn it. God damn it. Fuck, we need to go a little wider.
Wider.
Fuck, it ain't harder, it can't be harder.
See, that's not that hard when I do it.
What's that?
Like back in my shitty form that I do, it's not that hard.
You might have to take 2 steps back to take 3 steps forward.
No, I understand.
Okay, I don't know that for sure though, because you still got some strength to be able to determine that, to be able to know.
Dave, did you want to say anything about the bar settling and?
Yeah, I'm sorry, thank you. You wanna, part of the whole grounding thing is, bars move, right? Like he's crooked and stuff like that. So after you got the bar set, you gotta wait for the judge, right? So first off, prepare yourself for the worst case situation. The judge isn't paying attention, right? So, or he's just being a dick. But while you're sitting there, even if you're holding it too high off of yourself, like, God, which one of you? You do it a little bit, right? If you're holding it too high, it's gonna fall.
Yeah.
It's because you're holding it.
Right.
All right, so if it's like 1, 2, 3, you don't wanna hold it for 10 seconds, but the longer you hold it, the more that weight grounds you into the floor. Remember the wedging that I was talking about?
Yeah.
The other thing where this comes into play is if they have a platform that's a whack platform, which happens more times than you think. Especially now if it's in a gym, usually it's not gonna be a problem. But if they're putting it in Expo or something like that, it's usually on staging. Staging is not made for 600, 700, and 800 pound squats.
Right.
All right, so a lot of guys will pick, and you'll see the complaints from, I don't wanna mention names of the meets, but you've seen the complaints that the staging sucked, the platform sucked, that was moving all over the place. My response to that is, why didn't you just hold it longer?
Right.
Because you take it up and you hold it, and it settles, go. And what I do is, Ted's training for a big, he's training for a grand. It's going to be multiply. Multiply's got a tendency to throw you around a little bit more. So I got to watch the bar and say, hold.
Are you holding your air that whole time?
Yes, he has to hold everything that whole time. Because even if this is moving just a little bit, they're not going. If the bar sometimes will roll, you know, down the back a little bit. I can see that happening with you. If that bar's rolling, I'm not gonna say go until that bar stops. I want everything stopped, then I'm gonna say go, and then they're gonna go. So yeah, sometimes it can be a freaking nightmare. I just do this stupid spider bar, taking it out of the rack, and I gotta hold it, and I don't have somebody telling me to go. I gotta go on my own, you know, and it's a motherfucker sometimes, because the shit gets heavy. You're like, this fucking thing is heavy, and it's heavy as fuck, and I can't go because I know I'm not grounded yet. It's like you'll know when you feel grounded. You know, it's more experience lift. You'll know. Let's put it that way. As you gain experience, you're gonna know. But to go step, 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 go. Whew.
Everything's still dancing.
Yeah,
like,
it's still
especially
moving.
If you want to go so fast, like if these are still jiggling, you're dealing with a lot of stuff you wouldn't need to deal with.
Yeah, and to become a grandmaster of this, right? Let's say you get in a meet and the bar sucks, and you're out here and the bar's whipping. Well, you got to hold it, and the bar's still going to whip. It's not going to stop. You got to go on a down whip. Trust me, I know this, because look at the videos. There's one video of me squatting when I was competing. I'm shaking like a motherfucker. Watch real close. I go on the down shake, because I go when it's not when I'm shaking up, but when I'm shaking down, because you have to be conscious of that, because ultimately it's you controlling the weight, not the weight controlling you. All right, so that's taking that little extra time. Okay, who's up?
So a 10 and a 2.5 would be a PR.
So we'll go 10 and 5. No, I'm sorry, we'll go 10 to. I can't put a chip on there, dude. I'm sorry. 10 and a 5.
10 and 5?
Yeah.
Put a quarter on first.
It's just like 900 or something like that, you know. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out the math.
Okay. Okay. A 10 and a 5. And when it gets heavier like that, don't slow down. Okay? Because say it starts coming up good, don't think that it's going to continue that way. All right? Always drive through. You know, you see that a lot in the bench, you know, where, you know, they'll quit pushing. I'm like, and afterwards they'll tell you, man, I thought I had it. I'm like, well, you never think you have it until you rack it, because this shit creeps up on you sometimes out of nowhere. But the technical things that you're trying to fix, actually both you guys, stay with the box until you fix it and then move out. Okay, mental checklist. Take your time. There. Big air. Head's right. Everything's right. Good. Cake. Good. There you go. That's what we've been waiting for right there. Except there's always a but.
Yeah.
You had that one extra step on your walkout. But if that's all you got to do, that's okay.
Helps me a little bit.
That's okay. I'd rather you do that and then go with a non-optimal stance. Tight. You need to use all your cues. Again, come on, you want to stay tight, but focus. Head, and head up! Head up! Go. Head up!
Go! Come on!
I'd help you a little bit in one little spot where you got stuck, but then my hands are off, they can tell you.
Yeah.
So, no, you did not do it, but the help that I gave was minimal.
I didn't even realize you.
Yeah.
Like,
I may not have had to, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want, if somebody was in here and was straining that hard, I don't want them straining like that in training.
Right.
Not that hard. So you very likely could have done that. If you kept your chest in the right spot,
I feel like it fell down.
you would have done it.
Yeah.
And here's the thing to keep in mind, you've done nothing today to physically get stronger, right? And you're in the off season.
Right, physically, right.
And hit a PR.
Right.
So there's only one reason why you would have hit a PR, and that's technique.
Right.
Or atmosphere, but it's technique, right? Put more focus on technique in every fucking session you do. Open your taint, man. Show me your fucking balls.
There's someone over there.
Wider?
That's good right there. Show me your fucking balls, man. When you stand up, open that shit up and push it hard. Big air, drive your head back, stand straight up, good. Show me your balls. Up. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, oh my God. Fuck, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You are 100% gonna have to take steps back to go forward. That right there that you just did was, you're a 600-pound squatter. If you can do that like that, that was fucking ugly. I don't think anybody here will, disagree with me. That was fucking ugly. If you can take that, you're not displaying your strength to its greatest ability with the technique that you're using. Yeah. So you go back and, forget this set, right? But go back to the stuff that we were working on. Getting that good position, keeping the knees out, sitting back, maybe even try to move to flats, okay? And then we'll show you some stuff to build your ass up to be able to fix that. But you're way stronger than you think. It's just not being demonstrated because of that. All this, there's multiple things that went fucking haywire there, and all that can be fixed technically. It's just, if you were here and you came here to train, the conversation I would have with you would be, when's your next meet? And you'd probably say, I'd like to do something in 16 weeks. I'd say, fuck you, it's gonna be 12 months. In the first 3 months, all we're gonna do is technique work. So there's gonna be no max effort work. There's gonna be nothing over 70, 80%. It's all gonna be dynamic effort method, sitting on a box. I would do waves. I'll talk more about this at the end, but I do waves, of sets of 2, like first week, 10 sets of 2. Second week, 12 sets of 2. Third week, 15 sets of 2. Next wave, you start at 12 sets of 2, 15 sets of 2, 20 sets of 2. All right, and then keep waving it until we are getting to 30 sets of 2. All right, but listen to me, right? The first 2 reps, even if you're doing a set of 5, the 3rd rep is done in fatigue. The 4th rep is done in fatigue, and the 5th rep. So the only reps that actually help your technique are the first 2. So why not just do those 2? So if we're doing 30 sets of 2, right? That's 60 reps working on your technique. So in a period of 3 months, without training over, say, a 60% training weight, now you can still train everything else hard. We can have 500 technically sound reps with a stance that's gonna be wider, with flats, focus on pushing your knees out, and that's it. And I've done this probably 10 times with, 10 different people. And in every case I've done it, I let them work up after the 3 months, and they all broke all-time PRs without ever lifting anything heavy because of technique. But you have to commit to it. That's the tough part. When you got a meathead and you're telling a meathead you can't be a meathead, you got to be a technique head, okay? But that's what it's going to take, because all those habits need to be evaporated. You know what I'm saying? Even on the days you feel good, you're like, man, I want to work up. Can't do it, So I would base it on, what's this with the 450, like 470 or some shit? I would base the training on, cause you're like a 500 max, and then keep the percentages between 50 and 60%, and then wave that. We'll talk about it more. Just remind me at the end, but we'll talk about it more and kind of lay it out. And then what you can do on the other days, you can do max effort shit, close stance, yoke bar, whatever you have access to. So you can still fill your meathead cup. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the squat, it's gotta be fucking fixed. And that's really the only way it's gonna be fixed.
That would be with a straight bar every single week?
Yes. It can change, he's got a lot of shit going on, right? For at least the first 3 phases, yes. After that, if all that stuff starts coming into play, and send me a video and everything looks decent, then I can say, you know what, go ahead and use a yoke bar for the next 3-week phase.